Welcome back to the KOAM News at Noon. So we got a very active day here in the KOAM Skywatch Weather Center. It's not particularly active right this moment, but we do have heat to tell you about. So we're going to recap real quick. The heat advisories you can see for all the counties in orange and the excessive heat warnings in northeast Oklahoma. All of these run through 8, and that is for heat index values up to 110 to 115 degrees. Then we have the possibility of some strong to severe thunderstorms. We're actually starting to get cloud cover off of thunderstorm activity off to our west, which we'll talk about in a moment. First, we're heading off to our northwest. We are watching these thunderstorms, and these are expected to continue to develop, grow upscale. In fact, if we take this up into southeastern Nebraska, we've got one severe thunderstorm warning right here, and these are going to continue to grow, and they're expecting to possibly issue a watch for parts of northeast Kansas, northwest Missouri here in the next 2 or 3 hours. Then there's this activity out to our west, and this activity is influencing our atmosphere here. One, it's kicking out some unexpected cloud cover because this activity has not died out. It's been trying, but it's not done so, and it could impact our pop-up storm chances as we go later into the evening. And instead of that threat for pop-up storms being along and north of 54 as was anticipated, they may be a little further south along the Kansas-Oklahoma border. Let's take a look at what we've got overnight as well. Our tornado risk is very low. We do not have any areas highlighted. However, we have a low to elevated hail risk across the area and the low to elevated wind risk as well for some large hail damaging wind gusts with thunderstorm chances overnight. Now, you notice the elevated risk was across our northern counties. That's the possible expectation from storms that are going to develop up in northeastern and north central Kansas as we go through the afternoon. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. They still won't be here until overnight because you take a look at the future track, not showing much until we get into the overnight hours. Now, this could be off of the outflow from the dying activity out west of Wichita. Here we are at 1 a.m. Some of this could be strong with some small hail and gusty winds. This is what is expected out of northeastern Kansas by 3 a.m. tomorrow and starting to clip some of our northern counties. We'll go to sunrise and we'll still see a few scattered showers across the area up until about the noon hour. Then we start to kind of wind down a bit, and as we head into Saturday evening, another round of showers and thunderstorms moves in, more specifically early Sunday morning, and some of these storms could be strong, possibly severe, with large hail and damaging wind gusts. And take a look at this. Here we are at 6:30 in the morning. You can see how they just really blossom, and then they're actually going to kick on through scattered showers for the first half of our Sunday. Then we clear out again, and by Sunday night, look at this, another line of showers and thunderstorms, and some of these could be strong to severe. And then after that, we're left with just thunderstorms, no severe weather expected, but that could be continuing into our morning commute on Monday. So some much needed rain chances out there. We just don't need this severe weather, which unfortunately we are going to have to contend with. We got scattered storms for Saturday, and then we go back to that elevated risk as we head into Sunday. I want to talk temperatures real quick. They're going to yell at me because I'm almost out of time here, but quick look outside. Sunny, it's hot. From the MoDOT camera, 20th and Rangeline, our camera at the KOAM studios here at Crestline, and from the KDOT camera. And I want to quickly get through the temperatures. So 90 degrees in Joplin. This is what we're talking about. Feels like 98. Feels 8 degrees hotter. We go up into Pittsburgh, 90. Feels like 99. And we take a look at temperatures real quick around the area. And look, we've got 89 Fort Scott. That's hot, but it's not bad, right? 90s in a lot of locations. But then you factor in this dew point and humidity, and look at this. Feels like 100 in Fort Scott, 101 in Nevada, 100 in Neosho. So this is why we have those heat advisories and excessive heat warnings. Now, we're still going to make the mid-90s, so it's going to get pretty toasty out there. Still mid to upper 90s possible tomorrow. Mid-90s Sunday. We cool back Monday and Tuesday, and then as we head into the second half of next week, temperatures return upper 90s near 100, and then we have a couple of pop-up storm chances Friday and Saturday. So we got to deal with all that heat today and into the end of next week, and we got to watch these thunderstorm chances over the next couple of days as well. So a lot going on.
Oh man, Chris, that sounds unpleasant.
Unpleasant to say the least. I haven't been outside yet, and looking at those current conditions, I don't know I want to go outside.
I was outside for 5 minutes. All the curls just dropped. Not the best hair weather. All right, well, stick around. We're making 4 cheese, smoked mac and cheese in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.